Right. Today we are playing Mardu. Now, Mardu is a list that I've been working on for a long time. Um, I have been excited about possibly buying this deck in paper. So I do not own all these cards for EW. And I've been liking some weird flex slots. The other day I tried 4 Broadside or Fable. And instead of those, I'm going to try Crucible and Duretti. When I see Duretti, I'm going to think, would I be happier if it were Broadside? When I see Crucible, I'm going to think, would I be happier if I seen Fable instead? I have been enjoying one Pithing Needle in the main deck. Asta, yo, I reached out to you on Discord. Not sure if you saw it, but I'm looking for some feedback on the deck, and I definitely trust your opinion. So, the big 5 questions that I had was: one, as somebody who's never played this in paper, is it a serious concern that I could go to time? I think the first time you played this, that happened a lot. How much of that was preventable? How much of that was your opponent's? Next, do you feel like the flex slots, I'll call them, like Duretti, um, perhaps where I'm running Crucible, I think you were trying like Prismatic Ending or a second Bobble, that kind of thing. What's your opinion about like the flex slots for the meta? Um, was Thoughtseize kind of the way to go? One of the cards that I was thinking about was trying an Enlighten Tutor build. So if you ran 2 Enlighten Tutors, then you could open up things like Deafening Silence in the board, Null Rod in the board, maybe an EE or something like that in the board, and then maybe one other card like we have like a lot of Grave Hate here. Um, Maybe something else. I can't think of it at the moment. Um, but yeah, EE does open up a lot of, or sorry, Enlightened Tutor opens up a lot, but it is super slow. And there's no ramp in this deck, so I wonder if it's like way too slow. Do 2 draws where an opponent not stopping when I was ahead? Yeah, like that's out of your power though. You know, like maybe you could have been a little bit meaner, but that's not fun. You're just trying to have fun on the weekend with people who are your friends. So I get that. Um, the other thing was I've been really liking Ghost Vacuum. I think it's a better option than Silent Gravestone, but I'm just trying 1-1. Um, and then last was, do you think 27 lands is too many? I think you've been favoring the Triome, which I respect as well. But is 27 like, I feel like there's been a decent amount of flooding recently. But yeah, I'd say the things I'm trying today are Needle in the main deck, Crucible and Duretti again. Duretti, I think, is kind of almost proven itself at this point. I think with your backup too, saying that it was like really good, kind of goes a long way with me. Um, Cards that I was thinking about running, Philia. Philia is a way to deal with Chalice. Sam Wise is a card that I've liked in the deck before. I see. Yeah, if you're saying 27, then yes, but it's really 23. So I see what you mean by that. And I share the same opinion as you. Saga is more of a spell than it is a land in a lot of ways. So Philia, I thought was an option. Well, 23 does seem right. The other option, um, Samwise, which I've ran before. Um, and then last, I didn't think the Obnix was quite good enough. Yeah, never tried Philia. That was one that my buddy recommended. My buddy from Stockholm. Um, and he was kind of talking about it as like a flexible card. Carrot horse. Yo, no, don't be sorry. I think this is the vibe. I haven't clicked it yet, but I have a good feeling. Like you know good music and you know shitty music. So you know what you're doing here. I might have to play with my levels. Oh man, this is gonna be really bad. Um Yesterday I had a different headphone setting on. Let's see if I could turn that back on. I had like a headphone setting that was like canceling out the noise. And sorry to be see if this works. All right, try that. Okay. You're really sorry. Yeah, it's super cringe. Prismatic ending is something that might be a necessary evil. I've played up to 3 and haven't liked 3. But maybe 1 is fine. All right, let's get the games here. So this is where we're at. I could Plague Engineer is also something I'm testing out. Yeah. It's a good card. Like it's just so here's my beef before I start. Hey, Stefanos, thank you. Welcome. I did change some of my settings recently, so if things are loud, let me know. Don't be shy. I want to create an enjoyable experience for everybody. But yeah, thank you for following. Oh god, I was saying something and it was probably stupid, but Prismatic Ending. Okay. Prismatic Ending is like the most fair card ever. It is a 1-for-1. It is sorcery speed. And it is like tempo neutral. In other words, you spend 1 mana to kill a 1-drop. You spend 2 mana to kill a 2-drop. You spend 3 mana to kill a 3-drop. It's like tempo. It's like the most fair card on planet Earth. That being said, I could see running 2 of them. I could see dropping the Crucible, or I could see putting the Needle or the Spell Bomb. I think I like Soul Guide best. I think it's 8 o'clock where you guys are, 8:20. Good to see you, just by man. But yeah, I could exchange one of them and put them in the sideboard for Prismatic Ending. But it can hit any non-land perm. Yeah, it's definite. Like no doubt, it's a good card. It's just like it's the most like fair Magic card. You know, Plow is like most of the time tempo positive. Plow is instant speed. All right, yo, I'm gonna play a cringe as shit song from a song request. If you're new here, this is not normally what I do. And yeah. Man, this is really cringe. Man, the music video is not helping it either. the Christmas, and then this kid, this fucking. All right, it is so bad. All right, and then this asshole just shouts into the void. It's so bad. uh okay, so let's keep the plow available. And because we're on the draw, I don't think I want this. I think I just want like removal and all right. What the fuck? How does that happen to me so often? I swear, there's something about Surveil and Thoughtseize in this game. I, I don't get it. So, why do they keep talking about Boca Raton? Bring the boom. All right. I think. No, you put this evil on the stream. I think it's only fair that you suffer. Oh my god. All right. I sure hope they don't boom my wife. Okay. Let's shit. Okay. So I could remove the board, or I could play a Johnny Plow, and then next turn broadside. The problem is like ultimately what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to get a Johnny and broadside on the board simultaneously. That is 5 mana. Therefore, that is not happening. And do I just try to be annoying here and just delay the inevitable? All right, let's do that. I am thinking too much. We probably ought to do this. Yeah. My bad. I'm doing a little thonk. And then I'll let this song go, and then I gotcha. So it'll be Carador's song request first. And then he's gonna boom. Carador is gonna bring the boom. Whatever the hell that means. Okay. Best draw here is probably Wasteland. Saga is okay. Okay. Probably an Endurance here, which is bringing the boom for sure. So do I broadside? God damn. If I go a Johnny first, they have Endurance. This is a deck with 4 Endurances. Oh, what do you know? An endurance. Yeah. I gave them the option, which was bad. I could have gotten in more damage. But I think yeah. They played that well. That was my bad. I could have gotten in 2 more damage, which may be relevant. Sylvan Safekeeper. I sure hope you guys are safe. Okay. This. I think we still kill the insect. All right, there we go. Here's the song request. That's part of it. I'm not the best at naming things, you know? That's the other part. Do we draw here? I think we just float. Safekeeper. Um, let's draw. Um, Team endurance. Crater Roof. Okay. Um, that that needle's pretty good. Hydra is a 4/4. Okay. That was cool. I like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could have killed them. I think I'm fucking this game up. Oh. I think I could have killed them. Hey, Harry. It appears AJ has a double chunk chocolate cookie. I think I fucked that game up like twice, but still won. I played it just well enough. Cabal therapy named Double Chunk Chocolate. How's it going, dude? Yo, congrats on winning an underground C. More like underground P, am I right? Yeah, I don't know what I mean by that, man. But yo, congrats, dude. That was good for you, man. Um. Okay, so do I want Thoughtseize? Um. Man, Thoughtseize. This song's kind of growing on me. Like, I was kind of like, yeah, this is kind of stupid. But now it's like, it's kind of stupid and I like it. Thank you, Salty. I was like, I didn't. At first, I'm like, I don't know. And then I kept listening and I'm like, all right. All right. Yes. Yeah. This is hand. Um, get to the playlist here. I think we name Green Sun. All right, so good. All right, so all right. Um, yeah, this is trouble. And waste cradle plow or hit the natural order. So this is their hand. Like plow white. I think you're right. It's really, I have to fade them hitting a land drop, or else I died in natural order though. So it, I'm not sure yet. I think you're right, Harry. I trust you. But here's the sitch, right? They have 3 lands in a natural order. The 2 plays. Yeah. I mean, they draw 5, though. The thing about Toxic Deluge is it is sorcery speed. Well, I don't have Toxic Deluge. I have Plague Engineer. All right. Yeah. This is pretty clear cut, I think. I don't know why I thought I had Toxic Deluge. Hey, Finn. I think you're right. Outplayed. I do hate this deck. I think I hate it less than Nettle Elves, but like Natural Order is just such a whack card, in my opinion. Especially with Atraxa. I mean, Progenitus probably would kill me too, though, to be honest. So. It looks like they're going to have. If I had to guess, it's Safekeeper. Snuff Out. Natural Order. Wooded Foothill. Okay. Once Upon a Time. Safekeeper, Natural Order. Okay. They didn't take the second Snuff Out. Because they played Safekeeper, I don't have a choice. I have to do this, I think. I mean, maybe Plague Engineer could have prevented that. But they could just Natural Order again. They only have one Atraxa in their deck. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. It is a human. It's a noble. Name human. Human. Ooh. I don't think I need to do that yet. I still have Cabal Therapy. That's pretty cool. I know they have Atraxa in their hand. They have Atraxa, Snuff Out, Natural Order. Bringing in Snuff Out probably was a mistake. Did he say steak? Their hand is Atraxa, Natural Order, and Snuff Out. So I think Bowmaster into Thing. Oh, that's good. Hey, Johnny, what's up? Uh... So this is going to eat the snuff out, I think. And I'm not going to fight it. I need to get the Bowmaster in play. I think. Well, I could name Natural Order. Maybe this doesn't matter. Because they have Natural Order in hand. Okay. I think I can protect it here. Because I'm going to be naming Natural Order. I think that's fine. Natural. Natural Order. Cool. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. They have Ignoble and Atraxa in hand. Or Noble and Atraxa. And another card. Crawling in target player's skins. Each opponent's wounds will not heal. Yeah. You're picking up what I'm putting down here. For each opponent's skin type among skin types. Alright, let's shoot the Ignoble. I really doubt there is a... I'm just going to draw now. There's no way they play Bowmaster. But I'm going to draw now. I fucking won that match. Maybe this deck is good. Like, maybe part of the reason why it's good, too, is because, like, you know, you saw the opponent brought its stuff out, and they crawled in their skin and wounds didn't heal. But, like, that's a good player, too. So, that felt good. Yo. If anything, and this is not your fault. GG's, by the way. The snuff out. Now, mind you, I am playing a weird deck. So snuff out's not, like, totally dead. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's wrong now that I'm looking at it again. Snuff out was definitely, like, not good against what I presented you with. But you're seeing Broadside and Fable. And mind you, this is my own stupid brew, so, like, you know, how much you're paying attention to the stream is, like, how much you'll know what to do against the deck. So, I think it just lined up poorly. I think if you're interested, I could run the replay from this end. If you're not, it's all good, you know, if you want to just go about your life. But there was one really interesting situation And I don't think there was a ton of agency on your part. Yeah, exactly. Like I think you did the right thing here. Let's actually I'm going to pull the stream over. That's what I'm going to do. And then that way I could show you from my perspective what thoughts I had about thinking. Oh man, then we got to watch a cringe ad here. Here we go. So this was really the play. Mind you, I also had the power of chat and stuff. But I Cabal Therapy, I named Greed Sun, which is like lucky, you know? And then this turn, I wasted and plowed. So that's the waste plow turn. You hit your land, you Atraxa. I complain about how cruel the world is and how everyone hates me. You hit, I think, a pretty decent spread. Maybe the Once Upon a Time or something. Like, you couldn't have known about Plague Engineer. Like, if you knew about Plague Engineer for sure, maybe Reclaimer's better than Sylvan Safekeeper. But I could see your desire in wanting to protect your 7/7. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just died. You know, it's possible to play it smooth and yeah, exactly. You know. So that was like of the agency that you had that game, taking double snuff out because you already showed a snuff out, right? That was in your hand. So taking snuff out over once, that was one thing you could have considered. Not saying it was right, but that's one thing you could have considered. The other, I think, is Safekeeper over Reclaimer. And if you have perfect knowledge and me and you play a bunch and I'm always on Plague Engineer, maybe that's on your mind. But like Plague Engineer is actually something I started playing recently. Later on, I had the Caracas in hand, which was, again, nothing you could have known. And then you go play 2 humans into my Plague Engineer. And you're stuck with the stuff out. Yeah, I think it just lined up poorly against you. I don't think you did anything wrong that I could think of. I think you played it out how you should have. I think those are the only 2 things that I can consider. I know Progenitus is something that's long gone, but if you had Progenitus, you probably would have won. But I don't think that's staple any longer. Yeah. Well, you know, the power of I will say I think for Legacy Magic the Gathering, at least in my experience, it's typically people who are brave enough to speak are typically good players. That's or at least they offer interesting perspectives. I usually don't have too much of an issue with somebody just blurting out nonsense. This might be sus enough to keep, but I'm dependent upon drawing well, so I think I will mull. It's so close. I draw one black land, I'm in it, but I don't know. everything in its right place. So we'll name Brainstorm. Click on the blind, that's the right move. We hit. All right. This might seem unusual. Ponder. We hit the Brainstorm. Hef and Force of Will are what's in their hand here. So I have to make my mind up about whether or not I want Staff more or a Johnny more. Or Bowmaster. I think a Johnny is the weaker of the three here. If they want to force, that's fine. Force pitch to Fairy. Okay. So best draw here is probably a land that's not Saga. Delighted half by. Oh, wait, they have one more land in hand. I mean, if they have exactly Nadu and WinCon, then we go GG, well played, no rematch, I guess. Okay. I don't know what to do about that. Hey, yo, Magic Dad, good to see you. I mean, yeah. I mean, what else was I gonna do, you know? But yeah, it's definitely pretty cringe. Not once. Never in the history of chat. So now I lose if they have A and 2B. Gosh. I'm also pretty happy that you're here during this Radiohead cover. I'm gonna Pithing Needle the Flooded Strand. Okay, so this get Vexing Bobble. Play. Wow. They reveal Nomad. I reveal Disappointment. To go both at that. So I couldn't. They keep it there? That's scary. Wonder what they would keep. Besides Nadu. Prismatic Ending? Okay. No, don't have it. No way. Why did they do that? That's interesting. Well, that's on me. If they had Nadu, they would have slammed it. Ugh. All right. I don't think there was a way around that, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think there was a way around that. I think they top decked it. It's a Caracas. Yep. Well, we tried. Don't think there's anything I could have done. Oops. Did they reveal? Okay. Yeah. Rough. A lot of construct. All right. I do want to see more of the deck, but I don't think there's anything here to confirm. Yeah. Something about the bird and Nadu being in play just makes this that much more obnoxious. Bro. Yeah. Hey, Geo, dude. Your drone? Jeez. That bird is... that drone is free as a bird. Uh... Yeah. I don't want to reveal this. I could technically hit him for 4, but that's just not good enough. All right. These... Not sure about the toxic, but I think those go in. Graph diggers, yes. Yeah, good luck with the drone. Not sure if I want Crucible. It's actually tough. Like wondering if the Ajani is just too cute. No, I'm taking the Ajani out. Should I take the broadsides out? Maybe Fable is just better late game. That's fine. Right? So far, liking the Thoughtseize. Like, I'm pretty happy that's in my hand. Nomad or Tef? Not sure if that was right. We do that. Gonna go for the red white here, I think. We want more red and white, probably more than red and black. Or white and black, rather. Ooh, I like this. Now I wish I did that differently, though. Emo. Name Nomads. All right. Now, if I would have gotten the black mana, I would have been happier, unfortunately. Could Green Sun for 2 here. Green Sun's for 1. Ooh. All right. We know their hand. They just Green Sunned. Big Swords to Plowshares. All right. Do it. Do it. Yeah. All right, cool. They have Force of Will in their hand. Okay. So I want this to happen second. So we float. Hey, Whiskey, good to see you. Tough call here. Right. They drew a brainstorm. No, I hate that. Yeah, if you see me, definitely say I, even if it looks like I'm in the zone. Definitely want to meet you. Um, I think this is the move. No, they're gonna force it because they have brainstorm anyway. I don't think I have a choice. I think I just do this. They force pitch brainstorm here, probably. Yeah. Don't need money. Don't need love. Don't need a credit card. Don't need a credit card. Okay. I think taking out the bobble might have been sus. Don't need money. Don't take fame. I think the toxic deluge might be worth a shot. Not too sure what I'm doing here. Don't need money. Don't need love. Don't need a credit card. Or something. Cool. This is good. This deck is so cool. Great Storm. Force. Nomad. Alright. Pretty serious. That's a pretty serious hand. They probably bin anything that doesn't say tap to add. Alright, so best draw is prop. Oh man, what a top deck. Oh man, that sucks for me though. Fuck. Force, pitch, consign to memory. They're gonna force. Force pitch Nadu, right? So yeah. Force, gone, this. Wait, what was the other card? I forget. I really like this deck. All right. They have a prismatic ending in hand. That's what it is. Brainstorm. Okay. Uh. I said they should have forced the staff. I think so too. This shit's hard to play though, man. All right, I'll be right back. 2-0. Great start. Oh boy. All right. This shit's intense though. Like Maverick is really hard. I think there's something about playing Cabal Therapy that's like so hard. Ah, Liquid Tension Experiment. I always think of this band. Like Portnoy. All right. Yeah, that's his hand. There's something so satisfying to playing like a deck that you really put a lot of effort into, you know? Yeah. It's one of those like as cool as Probe would be, I'm sure I'd fucking hate it in the format. You know what I mean? Like imagine always knowing. I think Doomsday with Probe would be super good too. Like they're playing like Street Wraith, but imagine they just play Probe and they're like, "Oh, I'm good," you know? Yeah, yay pasta. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Yeah, exactly. There it is. Then we have Mental Misstep, keeps Probe in check. Yep, yep. I think if I owned like an LGS, and like had a stream up, I would create legacy, but like you could do cool shit. Like this week at Distress Daddy LGS or whatever cringe name I come up with, we're unbanning these cards. Build a deck, come stream, have fun. If you hate it, next week, it's something different. All right, brainstorm, force of will, show and tell. Up. I think it's Wasteland, play Bobble here. I think I sequenced wrong. I think I should have bobbled first to play around days, but I think that's too big of a deal. I would not mind a force of will here. Force, pitch, force. Okay. I did not expect. Okay, so they have a show and tell in hand. They brainstorm. Good for them. I think one of the biggest challenges here is, did they tuck the show and tell? And I don't think I could afford, like, do I wait a turn? Do I, like, just name Emrakul here or something crazy? They brainstormed. Yo! they tucked the show and tell, and I named Emrakul. Oh, I just had a feeling. All right. Sorry. That was one of the coolest things I've ever done. Please clap. Yeah. Okay. Um, I need to get my balls on straight here. I don't think anyone says that. That's not an expression at all, actually. Hold on, I gotta get my balls on straight, honey. Oh, okay. So left the wasteland back in the event that they have another surveil land. They do. And I waste it. Yeah. Now we're firing on most cylinders. When Thing ETBs, exile all creature cards from your graveyard. Okay. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. Okay. Put a creature card exiled from Thing onto the... Okay. That's a card. But it's 4 mana to do it. Alright. That is a card. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I think I should buy this deck. Like, I really like it. There we go. Cantrip, sure. Yo, I am drawing so well here. I think this league was just meant to be. I think so. Yeah. Wow. Don't jinx it. Yeah, you're right. Uh. Okay. What? Get Pithing Needle. Name Sneak Attack. Create thing. White. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that one's not in hand. They scoop. All right. Wow. All right. That was cool. Let's take out the graveyard stuff. I could consider this, but like that hurts me as well. I actually, yeah. Hmm. One of their cards has some graveyard stuff. Hey, I thought it was up there. Maybe the bot's being weird. I'll paste a link. Oh no, I needed to click OK. Thank you for letting me know, Tularian Midwest. I like that name. But I'll paste a link in there now too. But I think the thing should work. Right broadside. Yeah, there we go. So they ran some weird card that makes me consider Grave Hate. And typically I board out Plows. But that was before like Atraxa was printed. All right, we'll try this. I'm gonna go no broadside, no Ajani synergy. And just try to play a control deck here with 8 discard spells and 4 counter spells. Ooh. I don't think I can. Damn, this is worse, I think. All right. Yeah. We have to keep it, but it's pretty bad. Maybe I should have kept the 7. They mold the 5 as well. I think that's fine. The one pyro hand is more appealing at this point. There is a reluctance on my end to get basics, and I could see getting punished pretty heavily for that, so not too sure. Vestral is one of my 1-mana disruption spells. So, yeah, that's not one of them. Killing in the name of. Oh, song request. And then we will kill in the name of after. Alright, they have the fucking thing. Oh. We have one out in the entire deck. So. It is just straight up Caracas. Alright. Guess I should have bought the 4? I don't know. Wondering if I want to get rid of plows. Like, the sus cards are these. Yeah. I moved quick enough, but I'm so glad that I read what you said when I thought it, as it gives me more confidence. All right. I don't think we can. We can on this one, though. Huh. Saga or one of the discards? Think that. That was not easy. So it's Badland, Thoughtseize. Ooh, I should get rid of that, actually. Thanks for hitting that. I forgot about that. One of my buddies asked me to remove that, and I still haven't done that yet. He said he'd sooner hit mute than have a subconscious impact on the stream. Oh. Gotcha. Tough call here. Um, all right, let's do this first. We name Atraxa. Atraxa, comma, grand. A-T-T-R-A-X. Atraxa, grand unifier. All right. They have a brainstorm, so they probably should have done that, but they did not. That's why I thought about the wasteland, but the problem is if I waste, maybe I should have played the waste. Because if I hit a white land, I am going to feel a little bit salty. I feel like they probably shuffled the pedal away. Yeah, I think I should have played the wasteland. Only non-punish is drawing white here. And I think even then it's... Gosh. Alright. Best draw here is white land. Red-white land, preferably. That's not it. I think it's Vexing Bobble here. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah, this is so rough. Like, sort of think I just cantrip here. The other line is just saying fuck it and trying to get ahead with Fable. This looks weird. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sack my clock now. while I still have 3 mana. I'm going... Oh, that was like the worst possible line ever. Whoops. I lost my license to play Magic the Gathering. Oh boy. That was so bad. All right. Ugh. Oh man. All right. Yeah, that was bad. Boy, could I have done that better. All right. Here we go. There were 100 better lines. Is this sneak attack and you lose? Yep. Yeah. All right, we deserve this L. Oh boy. Okay. All right. There were better plays. Oh, that wasn't... I shouldn't have even played that. Ugh. All right. God, I really threw that game. They'd have to, like... I have no way of gaining life either. Ugh. Oh, I'm so upset with myself. That... I actually win that game if I'm not at 1. But yeah. I won't say I win that game, but I get to kill that. All right, that was just really good playing game 1, and then horrible playing game 2. I feel like I should have taken it slower, and I was taking it real slow already. All right. Just got to get over it. Might have been a winnable match. Didn't feel good, though. I'm not saying I definitely win that, but... Oh man, they bowmastered my bowmaster. I hate when they bowmaster your bowmaster. Fuck you, I might do what you tell me. Fuck you, I might do what you tell me. Right. Right. I think the Vexing Bauble has more value. But the clues are not very good now, but they will be good later. So that is a 5 toughness card for no good reason. The ready's really good. Wow. Yeah, this is the move. Um, guess we attack. Do they have Bowmasters that dies anyway? Not necessarily, actually. My deck's cool. All right. Yeah. There's Saga. Netherglyph, yep. Double Netherglyph, okay. Huh. Huh. The problem is they could just escape and bring it back. I think I plus. That they swing, I might be able to win on the crackback. Well, that changes things. Guess not. Still, the crackback's pretty good. I think we just take her easy. This is pretty tough. These are the games where you maybe Gigantha actually would be decent. Yeah, I'd get a staff and a... That'd be gnarly. Yeah, wow. Don't love that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think my mind might be getting made up for me about what I want to play. Oh boy. Nether Goyf. Huh. This is tough. The fact that it's Nether Goyf, like this card's like decent. Wondering if this is the move. Just take like 2 dorks out here. Yeah. 2 lands, Crucible, or 2 Wastelands, Crucible. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna get a basic here. Something you don't hear me say too often. But they brainstorm. They don't brainstorm, so we name brainstorm. Ah, it works every time. I swear. This is still very scary though, because we're gonna have a frog here with Force of Will days back up. So yeah, like we are gonna get crushed here, I think. That's a daze, right? Yeah. Think there's anything I could have done about that. This shit's gonna snowball like crazy. This looks really bad. It is really bad. We have to go for it. In fact, I think we should have tapped the plateau. Yeah, this is... If anyone was wondering why the frog is considered very good by most players, this is why. Yeah, it's just days. Yep. Like, whatever. The reason I did it that way was because of Bombardier. But yeah, we're fucked. They still have Force of Will in hand. I think I should scoop. Too good. Too good. There's Murktide. Yeah. Let's be... Is there anything more to learn? I don't think so. It is a blue-black Delver deck with no Delver. I don't like Toxic Deluge because Frog and Toxic Deluge is like really rough because if you Toxic for 3 goes on the stack, and then they discard a card, discard a card. It's not like... It's not like as it resolves, you get to pay X. It's as an additional cost. So it's really awkward against that deck. Is this a bad matchup? I don't necessarily think so. I think it's okay. But I even hit with the Cabal Therapy on the Brainstorm, and it was just, you're on the draw against Days Force, so will you lose? Maybe if I complain about it more, that'll be good. So there's a downside here. If I fetch for a Surveil land here, and I draw a discard spell, then it's not good. But that one's good. Interesting. Psychic Frog, Brainstorm, but I think it's Psychic Frog here. Well, we do whiff. Brainstorm was the fucking name for sure. Alright, we probably lose because we didn't stick to our gut. They go for the throat here. Okay. Yeah. It was a tough call. They could have forced it, but I don't know. I know about Go for the Throats and the Brainstorms. Not bad. I threw a game against Show and Tell, which was pretty tilt. And I'm doing the whole they have two brainstorms in their hand. So I'm just trying to be as cringe as possible. Oof. Yep. Yeah. Not bad. The problem is they have the Wasteland here. So I don't know if I play into it or not. I think I do. Because I want them to waste and not brainstorm long goodbye. Or whatever. Go for the throat. All right. We have 2 brainstorms in hand. Best draw here is Cabal Therapy or Bowmaster. Or Basic Planes. The only artifact in my yard right now is Pithing Needle. The Duretti not so good right now. Heal the world. Make it a better place. Choose target artifact in a graveyard. They scoop. I guess this thing is sort of like Grist. But like, that wasn't getting too good for me. All right. I had a really good moment where I Cabal Therapied, hit Brainstorm, then saw Show and Tell in their hand. They Brainstorm the next turn, tuck the Show and Tell, hit land drop. I flashback Cabal Therapy, name Emrakul, hit Emrakul, and take a shouty walk around my basement. It's cringe. Cringe in a good way. Yeah. It would be pretty exciting if that happened. Shouty walk. They don't happen too often, you know? So I think it's waste Spellbomb here. Being on the play is so good. Ooh. Okay. We whiff. It is not that bad for me, though. Pretty bad for me now. So they're gonna thought seize. I hate this card so much. Creepy Johnny. So that was their top deck. I think we cantrip draw here. We know about days and days. Am I right, ladies? Yo, Matt. Okay. Oh shit, double raid. Thank you. Hey, thank you all for the raid. So we will name days. Guard fatal push. They discarded one push. They used one daze. I think I'm gonna name fatal push. Thinking about naming days though. I think I'll name days. So what if they drew another days? What am I missing? I lost track of something. The name Fatal Push. Okay. Right, we get a plateau. We plow the frog. And then, is it? Yeah, maybe it's double red or double black. I think double black is, fuck. Double black. Yeah. Okay. I know about these. I draw that. All right. And Daze just kills me. Like, I have to hit a land drop here, or I just have to throw a card in 2 days. And if I'm going to throw a card in 2 days here, I think it's Broadside. Cool. Was it going to be Crucible? Fable, I think, actually might have been better to throw in a Daze, come to think of it. I hate Daze. In case anybody was wondering, I hate that card. Somebody was like, yo, what a stress daddy think of Daze. Hate it. Hate it. Gets me so mad. I tells you what. Oh, no attack. Force, pitch, Tamio. Ooh, you know what? Playing the land might have been a mistake here. At least I could surveil. Maybe you're right. Uh-oh. All right. That was like probably the best possible top deck they could have had. So I've okay. So they don't. Okay, I am gonna keep Shadow Spear in my hand, I think. Yeah, I don't think I want Shadow Spear. I know they have Strix. Yeah, I think because they don't really know my deck and they didn't see anything um that would have indicated a draw spell. So I'm not too sure why. Maybe they were playing around a Bowmaster or something. I don't know if I was tapped out or not. That's Strix. Yep. And if they hit a land drop here, they can flip Tameo. They do not. Okay. I think these two cards are bad enough to discard. That's actually pretty good too. I just remembered. Um. So yeah. Force of will. Pitch. Thing. Okay. Yeah. Duretti's actually been impressive. I didn't think it was going to be very good. But yeah, they pitched the ninjutsu card. Yeah. It's also pretty good with Fable too. Hey, welcome to jail. Thank you for the follow. Knees weak, arms are heavy. It's an unfortunate turn of events. Best draw here is probably Bombardier, huh? Duretti would be good too. Staff of the Storyteller. Wow, huh? Not great. Okay. More or less, yeah. I think so. Uh, Options here: Pithing Needle, still good. This card could win the game. The problem is they do have a good amount of card advantage still available. Some Slick Rick. That's pretty cool. What happens if you copy the Orc army? I'm not even sure. They're 1/1s. Oh, you're right. Yes. It's not a... Well, it's a 0/0. But I trust that you know better. Yeah. Long game. They get fatal pushback. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, just like top deck broadside or something crazy, huh? It's force of will. I don't know. Underground Sea. Yep. Pretty bad. Like that. Got your side. Saga. Plus the Tamio, sure. Marsh Flats, sure. Pretty bad draws. I know that their hand is Underground Sea. Probably Needle on Tamio. They get Brainstorm. Okay. Yeah. They fetch. They brainstorm. Okay, they're digging. They play a fetch. They play Tamio. Okay. Ah. Why not Cabal Therapy and C since oh yeah. Okay. I am gonna forget side song So we're gonna all apologies. We're gonna pause that and we're gonna play side song. No one's ever called me the space cowboy in my entire life. Just saying. Yeah. A lot of the tempo games have been like that. Like, I feel like this is a decent matchup, but the deck is just so damn good. Wondering if I want to try Ghost Vacuum. I'm gonna try Ghost Vacuum, I think. Yeah, there it is. If we get a Cowboy Bebop, then definitely. Just wondering if I want to maybe consider taking out the broadside tech, but I think I'm going to take out the graveyard tech. Maybe the Crucible's good. Ugh, this is tough. I do want Needle. I do want Bobble. Shadow Spear often is what I want against Tempo, but it's like not the best here. It is a tough call here. Hey baby. You okay? I'm making some tough calls here. I'll be upstairs pretty soon, okay? This is the final game. It's Crucible. I guess on the draw. I'm not going to run the Crucible because this is a 3-drop. Count now, Bebop. I don't know. There's just so much Magic the Gathering product that if you told me, something existed, I would just believe it. I think we have to mull. That is close, though. Every time I mull, I regret it. Nearly every time I mull, I regret it. I think that's the weakest. Ooh. Eat that. Oh, they were? That's pretty cool. So Tamio Frog, the fact that they didn't take the staff is like kind of weird. Every threat is blue. As tempting as it is to blast that, I am not going to. Quick complaint in Bruno Mars. All right, all apologies. Let's get the red white. The Palor. And I think we do want to hit some more land drops. This is This is where I am not a great player against tempo. They are doing nothing. I am doing nothing. Do I just play in the days? Or do I just take a draw? And I think my instinct is to play in the days, and I'm not going to. I'm going to do the opposite of what I would do. I think the rule is if they're not totally like up your, well, you know where I'm going with that. If they're not totally up your ... you know? Not sure if I'm the lagging one. I'm getting a little wheel here. Their clock is going though. So maybe they're thinking. Yeah. I'm not lagging, they're thinking. If I were me, what would I do? Like, the blowout is I tap out, play Fable, they daze. Then they play Harbinger, and I go GG. The only sign that they gave me was when I blasted Tamio, they didn't have any response. They just let it get blasted. So they were paused. So I'm going to think that they had something they wanted to do. It's like just a surveil here. Harbinger is just such an X factor. I really hate that card so much. I hate a lot of cards, I think. Abinger. Also, they kept in Thoughtseize. So wondering if I should have just slammed the Fable. Looks like we're good. Ooh. There's a war going on. No man is safe from. Don't matter if you're 4 feet tall or 8'1". Kind of thinking about, yeah. I know this is weird. I probably should have done this during my turn, but whatever. Okay. What did they pitch? Reason? I think it's fine to attack for 3. Right. Discard these 2, I think. Oh boy. Do that. Tight game, huh? Tide. Okay. Oh, what a draw. Very lucky. Wow. Okay. I think I just do nothing. Another Murktide? Ta. Okay. Wow. That was a good one. I think we still win, but that was a good one. Okay, so that doesn't take damage in the form of loyalty. Wow, I didn't know that. There we go. Could have possibly been a 4-1. I think this deck is pretty legit. Could have been a 5-1, 5-0. It was a 4-1. Could have possibly. I threw a match. Yeah, thank you. I love this deck. All right. I gotta drop maybe $1,000 and just buy it. I let a friend borrow my scrub lands and I never got them back. Oh, that was you? Was it? If so, GG. That was awesome. Or if that was just you saying GG because you were watching. I think that's more likely. Thank you. Thank you. Don't pick this to EW? No? It's either this or Maverick. Those are my two options. Yeah, I love staff. No, it's just okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. I love this deck. I'm gonna run. My girl's gonna hit me in the head with a frying pan because I'm taking so long. But I'm either playing this or Punishing Saga Maverick. The advantage to playing Punishing Saga Maverick is I know it. I'm gonna make mostly good decisions if I'm focused. The downside to playing this deck is going to clock frequently in paper. One, because I'm a boomer. Two, because my opponents might be thrown off. Did I go from 1 to 3? Look, I don't know. Great seeing everybody. Hi Star, if you feel really strong about it and you want to let me know in Discord, just hit me up. But I am leaning towards dropping $1,000 and just buying this stupid deck. Because I need 2 scrub lands, which is most of the cost. I don't even know how much those cost. 3 broadside, 4 Ajani, 4 staff, 3 bowmasters, and probably 3 toxic deluge. Yeah, I think so too. At least in the current meta. Also, there's like, when you play Saga Maverick, people are like, oh, what's this? Like some sort of depths deck? Here, you know, you have people going like, I have no idea. If I can get some FBBs, I'll probably do it. Anyone called me Betty? No, they've called me Al before. Yeah, it's good against the Nadu deck. And it's pretty good against the Elves deck, but I've been losing to the Elves deck a good amount. And having something like Toxic Deluge, I've not been... Plague Engineer was decent against that. I don't know, maybe 2 and 2 is good. I gotta run, though. Great seeing everybody. I think I'm seeing one person play Magic. These 3-night match. Call me Betty, call you Al. I get it. I see what you were doing. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking... I'm just going to take a look. I'm actually not seeing anybody who I'm, like, pretty cool with, and I'm just about to just raid a friend of mine who's playing a different video game. Yeah, you know what? Okay, no, they're not playing Magic either. My stream was being laggy, and I thought it said Jarvis was on, and I'm like, oh shit. But no. Man, it's got to be somebody. I quit my full-time job to draft? Holy shit. Did I raid that person? Fuck it. Yo, I'm raiding a friend of mine. They're playing a different video game. They're a Magic player. I genuinely like them a lot. If you want to leave, that's cool too. But it's either that or I raid a big streamer playing standard. And I'm not feeling that, you know? Like if someone has a friend who's online who they like, I would do that. But I'm gonna raid my friend. Great seeing everyone. So long. Good night. If you want to fuck with this person, go in there and say, "What's up, bitches?" Respectfully, of course. They'll enjoy it. That is, "What's up, bitches?" Respect.